This is going to be the second look with the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. It's kind of a shimmer heavy look with intentional shimmer on the lower part of the eye. And these are all the shades that I used in today's look. So I'm starting out with the shade Happiness, which is this matte bright pink, and I'm placing it on the inner part of the crease and blending it into the inner transition area. And then I used the shade Empowered on a concealer brush, and I pressed that on the inner half of the lid and blended it up a little bit over that pink. This shade, on the eye, I could see larger sparkles in it that weren't as obvious when I swatched it. And then I went into the shade Mantra with a small fluffy brush and went over the outer lid and the outer crease area with that. Here I'm using the shade Cosmic Love, which was one of those marbled creams, and I'm just pressing it on the outer part of the lid with my finger. And I wanted to get a little bit more of an accurate placement on the outer corner, so I went in with a pencil brush to kind of blend out the edges. And I did get kind of a lot of sparkle fallout from the shades, so later I went in with a spoolie and just tried to knock a lot of that sparkle off of my cheeks. At this point, I realized that the lid color was looking a little bit harsh against the pink crease, so I went in with a small brush just to blend it out, and I added a little bit more of the gray on top, trying to get it to look a little bit softer. Here I'm using the shade Joy on the inner corner with the pencil brush. And here I'm using the shade Abundance. I'm placing it along the entire lower lash line using the side of a thick eyeliner brush to just press that on the skin. And then in preparation for some shimmer that I'm going to put down, I decided to use the shade Cherished on the brow bone as a base color. And here I'm using Moon Magic, intentionally quite low on the outer lower lash line. It's just a different placement that I wanted to try. And I used that same shade on the brow bone over that light pink. So here's the look all completed. It's not as wearable or like everyday friendly as my previous look, but I wanted to do maybe something a little bit more fun, a little bit more out there for the second look. So this is an update for this second wear of the Huda Rose Quartz palette. And I think I'm about like 10 hours into this. I don't know, I didn't keep track of the time of when I finished this, but it was around 10 hours ago. And I did use the MAC paint pot as a primer on this eye. Both eyes are looking pretty creasy at this point. The paint pot for me doesn't work as well as the Alter Ego eyeshadow primer, no matter what eyeshadow I use with it. So you can see how it's looking now. And my mascara got on my upper lid here. That doesn't happen that often to me, so that's kind of weird. I don't know what happened with that, but I'll keep wearing this palette and seeing how it does in future videos.